Good morning, this is Jason Ursino from Learning Space, and I'm driving to school. Today I'm going to be talking about what to do if your son or daughter in stage 6, so year 11 or 12, is on the cusp between two subjects. I can speak particularly for mathematics. So if your son or daughter is this mostly happens with standard maths, so mathematics standard and mathematics advanced. If a student just makes it into mathematics advanced and is finding it very difficult, but then when they go to mathematics standard, they find it very easy. So they're a student that is on the boundary there, whether they should be doing mathematics advanced or mathematics standard. And this could also apply between mathematics advanced and mathematics extension 1. So for any student that's on the boundary between two subjects, I have 3 things for you to think about in this situation. The first one is your goals. Think about what you want to do when you leave school. Is it a course that requires a particular mathematics? Now, this is a changing environment. Very recently, Sydney University came up with this idea that there are some subjects that do not need maths. So some university courses that do not need mathematics advanced anymore when they used to. So you need to be across this, and UAC is the best website to look at for this sort of thing. The other thing that you need to think about is what sort of ATAR do you need to get into the desired university. So the ATAR is probably going to be your primal focus, because getting into university should be your first focus before thinking about what course you want to do. Or it could just be that you have some sort of desire at TAFE to do some sort of course. The second thing to think about is your other subjects. If you've got other subjects that are very demanding, things like visual arts and design and technology that require you to do a major project that will take a lot of time from you, you then need to think about whether it is worth doing the higher level of the subject. The reason why this is important is because to do a subject that's slightly out of your reach does require extra time from you to prepare for exams and to stay on top of the course. So if you're doing other subjects that also take up a lot of time, you need to think about whether you should stay in that course or whether you should stay in that subject that takes a lot of time. So have a look at your other subjects, think about how much time you need to spend on them, and that will help you make your decision whether you should stay in this course or you should drop to a lower level to do well in. And finally, it's the general drive of the student, your motivation. You might have the brain capacity to do the higher level mathematics or the higher level English subject. However, do you have the heart? Do you have the drive to do it? Okay, so you need to think about that as well. So they're the 3 things to think about when you're on the cusp between two subjects, two courses. The first one is your goals, what you want to do when you leave school. The second one is your other subjects. Have a look at what your other subjects are and think about how much time they will take. And finally, it is basically your motivation. Do you have the drive to do the extra work to perform well in that course? If you like my videos, there are more of them at learningspace.net.au/driving to school, and have a good day.